Yo, what is up, you guys? This your boy Kadeem. Welcome to another episode of Let's Geek Out. How is everybody doing today? So you already see the title. You already know what time it is. It is time for another death battle reaction. And this one, I cannot lie, I am very excited about this death battle because this is versus our two favorite people from their respective universe. Thor, Odin's son, versus Vegeta. I guess you can say his last name is Vegeta, whatever. But Thor versus Vegeta, and Marvel versus Dragon Ball. And honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm going with my boy Vegeta. All right, I'm going with my boy Vegeta because our boy needs a win. Okay, the Prince of All Saiyans needs a win. I'm going with my boy Vegeta. I'm locking it in. Y'all can't tell me nothing. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this fight and see who comes out on top. Like I said, my money's on Vegeta. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Thor, the god of thunder.
And Vegeta, the Prince of All Saiyans!
The sky shakes when they appear, and the earth trembles when they approach.
Yep.
No world can contain the power of these two gods of war.
Or their egos. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
That's true.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find
This
out who would win
Ooh,
a
boy.
death battle.
Like I said, my money's on Vegeta.
Thunder cracks, the heavens rumble, lightning blinds your eyes. You look up to the sky and pray for mercy because Thor is angry.
Well, you would have if you were a Viking.
Don't show us that, though.
Nowadays, we don't have
What
time
is that?
for missing legends.
Oh, don't we? For in the modern mythology of Marvel Comics, the Norse god of thunder was reborn.
And I'd wager this Thor is a hell of an upgrade.
The son of the All-Father Odin, Thor lived the life of a warrior
Many
prince,
millennia.
battling all manner of
Prince of
magical
Asgard,
foe
God
for
Thunder,
thousands of
founding
years.
member of the
That is,
Avengers,
until he got a little
and
too
owner
big for
of
his
the
britches.
Odin
So to
Force,
teach him a lesson about
greatest
humility
Thor,
and
new
compassion,
masters.
whatever, Odin exiled him to the worst place in the universe, New York. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Thor's Asgardian body is immensely durable, immune to disease, and capable of healing far
Sheesh.
faster than any mortal man.
He's also the literal god of strength. We're talking lifted a planet-sized
I know people
serpent
ask me,
strong,
like, you sure
looking at
you
the
putting your
Phoenix
money
Force
on
strong,
Vegeta?
Arm wrestling
Yes.
with Hercules and almost throwing the Earth out of orbit strong.
Notably, he was once blasted with a graviton bomb, which subjected him to the gravity of a neutron star. That's over 200 billion times greater than Earth's gravity.
And he's got the stamina
Yo.
to match. Nice. Able to fight for 40 days and 40 nights without stopping.
And what better weapon for the god of storms to wield than a sentient cosmic storm? Eons ago, the almighty god Tempest rampaged through the universe. It arrived in Asgard,
Sheesh.
and after a pitched battle, Odin managed to trap it within a block of the magical ore Uru that he would forge into his son's hammer, Mjolnir.
Oh, what more
Oh,
can
wow.
be said about this beautiful thing? Forged in the heart of a dying star that went supernova and killed the dinosaurs, Mjolnir is maybe my favorite thing ever. He can channel bolts of lightning, manipulate the weather, open portals to other dimensions, and absorb and redirect energy attacks. Or just suck it out of your body against your will, like with this radiation dude. The present's
Celestial
not gonna be
armor,
present for much
double
longer,
storm
bud.
strength.
He's even used 2 Mjolnirs to absorb the power of the God Bomb, which would have killed every deity in existence across time and space.
That's
How
just
did he
the
get
tip of the
two-
iceberg. Mjolnir can transmute the elements, turn Thor invisible and intangible, let him travel through time, and even bring people back to life. And if Thor wants to fly, all
Really?
he has to do is take it for a spin. Literally, he throws that motherfucker as hard as he can and holds on for dear life.
And when he does, it flies fast enough to cross the entire galaxy in seconds.
Only
Wow.
one problem. It's a little teeny. Unlike Thor's big-ass axe, Yarnbjorn, it's sharp enough to cut through celestial armor, and it's unbreakable, and an axe. Okay, look, it doesn't have a galaxy storm inside it, but it's still pretty cool. Oh shit, look, Wiz, I'm worthy.
No, you're not. There's no enchantment on the axe.
Right.
What the hell am I gonna do with this?
But should he face an enemy beyond the likes of even his world-shattering strength, Thor can harness his inherent godly power into one single ultimate attack, the God Blast.
God is right. Even Galactus, the devourer of worlds, shit his pants and bounced at the sight of such an awesome attack. Jesus, even the Avengers seem pretty small potatoes compared to this guy. Why'd he even bother with them?
Because not every problem can be solved by hitting it really hard.
Bullshit.
That was the point of Odin's lesson, to force his headstrong son to confront a world more complex and nuanced than his millennia of battle had prepared him for. Thor had to be more than a warrior, he had to be a hero.
He's battled Thanos, the Silver Surfer, and even the Sentry.
The Sentry is strong enough to contend with the Worldbreaker Hulk, a being strong enough to destroy the Marvel Universe over 100 times over.
And fast enough to demolish Ares, the Greek god of war, who can fight within the span of plank time. That's like the tiniest amount of time that we can imagine. There are as many planks in a second as there are grains of sand on Earth. Oh wait, did I say Earth? I meant 10 million billion Earths!
Thor has tanked disintegration beams trying to tear apart his atoms one by one, survived Mephisto trying to consume his soul, and even withstood a temporal rift that aged normal people to dust.
Oh, he's a hard bastard to kill.
I don't want to hear it. Yes, I'm still sticking
By entering a
with
state known
Vegeta.
as Warrior's Madness,
Leave
Thor
me alone.
commits an unpardonable sin in Asgardian society and willingly sacrifices his sanity for a tenfold increase in power.
Yeah, despite being a really sweet lunk that talks like he's in Masterpiece Theater and dresses like he's in What's Opera, Doc, Thor has struggled with being worthy of his father's legacy and throne. But no matter what unbelievable shit Marvel throws at him, Thor always rises to the occasion. Take the time this big machine called the World Engine was controlling Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects 10 universe-sized realms.
The World Engine's purpose was to mechanically trick Yggdrasil into disrupting the natural flow of Ragnarok, the end of the world.
So Thor just pushed it and literally reversed the flow of fate. That's right, he outmuscled a giant multiversal tree and prevented Armageddon. Not a bad Saturday.
And he'd go a step further and defeat the mysterious elder gods that manipulated the cycle of Ragnarok in the first place, ending it forever. So perhaps now when you look up at the thundering sky, you won't fear the god's capricious wrath.
Because you'll know it's just Thor, the god of thunder, kicking ass and saving the day.
Alright.
Planet Vegeta,
Oh
home
boy,
to the
let's go.
bloodthirsty warrior race known as the Saiyans, and named for their mighty leader, King Vegeta. Noting the Saiyans' proficiency in genocide, the alien emperor King Cold and his son Frieza contracted them to be their personal hit squad, conquering worlds in their name.
But when Frieza felt these monkeys were getting a bit too uppity for their own good, he nuked them in their whole planet.
The king was dead, leaving his young son, the Prince Vegeta, alone. Burning with a grudge against Frieza for wounding his ancestral pride, Vegeta awaited the moment he could extract his revenge.
As one of Frieza's
By
former
God,
top
destruction
enforcers,
bears,
Veggie was
Bomber,
trained
his
for
children,
birth to be one of the
okay,
greatest
patience.
warriors in the universe.
It helps that
This
planet
likes
Vegeta had a
Frieza,
gravity
Frieza
10
Kakarot.
times greater than that of Earth's, making his natural physiology significantly stronger and more durable than a human's.
As in, making the whole friggin' Earth shake just by throwing hands.
And like all Saiyans, Vegeta can harness his ki, or inner life force, as a physical energy to make him even stronger, faster, and tougher than that.
Or literally shoot it at your opponent to blow him to kingdom come. That's right, Vegeta can point and click a planet out of existence with his soul. Man, that's hardcore.
He can use ki to fly at faster than light speeds, slice you to pieces with an energy blade, and even hold you in place with energy rings.
So, let's be real, Vegeta's favorite attacks can be summed up with Big Ass Laser. He's got the purple Big Ass Laser, two-handed Big Ass Laser, rapid fire Big Ass Laser, exploding ball Big Ass Laser, and omnidirectional your ass is grass Big Ass Laser. So I gotta say, my favorite is the mouth wide open vomit Big Ass Laser. Though that's more of a Nappa thing. Kinda like this.
Impressive key mastery, Boomstick.
It hurts when I breathe.
Vegeta's most terrifying ability, however,
Right,
is the one inherent to his
let's
Saiyan
go.
biology.
He has God Ki,
Whenever a Saiyan
spirit
survives
control,
a life
strength.
or death struggle, their power increases.
And he have ultra,
exponentially.
ultra ego in this.
That's
Come
what Frieza was so
on.
terrified of, the Saiyan's
Come
infinite
on now.
evolutionary potential.
So
Let's
it's no
go.
wonder Vegeta
There's
eventually
no
toppled the
way he's
alien
gonna lose
tyrant
this.
with
No
the
way.
help of another surviving
way.
Saiyan, Kakarot.
And with Frieza's defeat at the hands of this Earthbound Super Saiyan, Vegeta had a new rival and a new goal.
Become blonde! No battle required. Vegeta can harness the rage of his Saiyan heritage and transform into a Super Saiyan 2 and a Super Saiyan 2.
But try as he might, Vegeta struggled to keep up with Goku's ever-increasing power.
I guess it doesn't help that Veggie is maybe the single cockiest bastard to ever have existed. Yeah, sure, dude. Let's all become perfect. Nah, we'll be fine. Hope your spine
right.
is doing all right. Dumbass.
Though Vegeta did manage to accomplish something that even Goku couldn't do on his own, becoming a god.
Once he and Goku met the god of destruction, Beerus,
Oh, God.
they had a whole new lineup of martial artists to conquer,
That was
with
hilarious.
some angelic training to boot.
With Spirit Fission, Vegeta can forcibly absorb an opponent's ki with every strike.
And he even learned Goku's patented instant transmission,
Yep, he
allowing
sure
him
did.
to teleport
He
huge
sure did.
distances.
Yes,
But
he did.
most importantly, with God Ki, he can go even further beyond and become a Super Saiyan God. A Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, and a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved.
His power got completely insane. The dude was strong enough to destroy the room of spirit and time, an entirely separate dimension, just by powering up.
When Goku
Yep.
fought Beerus, he nearly destroyed the universe. And that was the very first time he ever went Super Saiyan God.
Considering we've measured Dragon Ball's Universe 7 to be up to 13 times bigger than our own,
Oh, yeah, I
he'd
remember
need to
that.
be
I remember
punching
that.
with that much more energy to bust it. And since the shockwaves of their punches traveled across the universe in seconds, Goku would have had to be punching that fast too.
And that's not accounting for Vegeta's training in various exponential transformations. When an amount of power is measured by how many universes it can destroy, that power itself becomes incomprehensible.
Oh, we're not done. Vegeta can tap into the same monstrous energy Beerus has, destruction energy. And when he does, he can perform Hakai and erase your ass from existence entirely. It erases you physically,
Let's go.
spiritually, and even temporally, as in it wipes you from time itself.
Such
I
is
not
the
remember
might
that
of a
episode.
god of destruction. For when Vegeta wants to go one step beyond, he seizes that very power.
Yep.
He becomes a warrior fueled only by lust for battle. He becomes Ultra Ego.
If Vegeta's head wasn't big enough before, his Widow's Peak probably has its own zip code by now.
As
I'm
the
sorry.
offensive counterpart to Goku's Ultra
Hey.
Instinct,
Yep.
Ultra Ego Vegeta is a veritable juggernaut, able to absorb any hits that come his way and return them even
And the question is, how
stronger.
much,
It's wild
how
this
much
guy
can
has a
he
Napoleon
absorb though?
complex. He's one of the biggest badasses ever to exist.
In a way, failing to beat Goku was probably the best thing for him.
Yeah.
Vegeta's whole life
It
was spent
pushed him.
rebelling against the humiliation of his race, trying to prove his worth by being the best. By contrast, Goku's self-improvement was never stunted by his ego and insecurities. In realizing that, Vegeta became more than a fighter, but a husband and a father as well, willing
Yeah.
to sacrifice himself for what mattered most.
And
Exactly.
Vegeta got a taste of that himself when he hooked up with Bulma for some Super Saiyan sexy time. Getting to beat Frieza's golden ass probably didn't hurt either. He may not always win, but he'll never be put down for long. So be sure to practice your groveling, because this is one prince you don't want to piss off.
Yes, sir.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's go. Yes, I'm still going with Vegeta.
Oh there, mighty warrior. What business havest thou upon earth?
Throw that hammer at me again, and my business will be polishing my gloves upon your face!
Is that Vegeta from a bridge?
Didst that count?
Let's go. Come on, come on.
You damnable cur!
Ooh.
Thou fightst well for a mortal.
Oh no, he moaned at him
You
older.
face a god.
I like his music in the background though. This is fire. Come on. Oh, already.
I have evolved beyond gods.
Let's go. Yes, he has evolved beyond the gods. Okay.
Prince of all Saiyans, and you can burn in hell!
Yo. Let's go. She'd have got it. I know he did not deserve that. Oh! Is he? If he's holding him. Oh, he got me. You're coming for Ultra Ego.
Tell me, does a god such as yourself feel fear?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, y'all.
No fear, only fire.
Yo, come on. Oh my god.
All you will feel is oblivion!
Feel heaven's wrath.
It's done. It's over. No!
Always aim for the head.
Oh, I get it. Thor won because he's a natural blonde.
Despite Vegeta's immense power and tenacity, the God of Thunder had him outmatched in several key areas.
First off, the big one, who was stronger.
Despite being up against the God of Strength, Vegeta actually matched up pretty closely with Thor. Both could output power far in excess of destroying a single
Close my
universe.
mouth.
It's always tough to get an exact number for Dragon Ball Super's most powerful characters, but we can combine the size of Universe 7 with
I don't wanna
multipliers
hear
from
it.
Vegeta's transformations to get a rough estimate.
It's
I don't want to
important
hear
to
it.
note that Ultra Ego's power boost has never been stated, but we do know that Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta were roughly even in power. When Goku applied a Kaioken times 20 boost to fight Jiren, Vegeta kept up after going Blue Evolved, implying that both increases in power are roughly the same increase. Similarly, Blue Vegeta matched base Top, and needed Blue Evolve to keep up with Top's God of Destruction form, which is extremely similar to Ultra Ego in theme and purpose. Given this is the best current example of a measurable form akin to Ultra Ego, we can assume that Ultra Ego's boost in power, at least initially, could be extremely similar in terms of a percentage increase, making Ultra Ego's original state about 20 times more powerful than Blue Evolve. With that in mind, Vegeta at his peak could destroy a universe roughly 260,000 times over.
And Thor was pretty close to that. Taking a look at the Marvel Universe's size, which has a radius of at least 1 trillion light years, as well as scaling to the Worldbreaker Hulk, Thor ended up only about 10 times stronger.
Not terribly different, and it's definitely possible Vegeta's power could increase during the fight to match it.
But even if he was stronger, it wasn't the only thing that mattered. Ultra Ego's damage absorption could only do so much against an opponent like Thor.
Vegeta may have trained as a warrior from birth, but Thor has been fighting for millennia against a much wider variety of foes, allowing him to adapt to Vegeta fairly easily.
And the fact that Thor was way faster gave him a lot of leeway to use that extra
Come
combat
on,
experience.
man.
Applying Vegeta's transformation multipliers to the shockwaves from Goku and Beerus' punches, Vegeta
Wow.
should be able to fight at nearly 300 quintillion times the speed of light.
But scaling to Ares moving within plague time? Thor would be over 70 quadrillion times faster.
More than fast enough to avoid Vegeta's key attacks, and even more importantly, absorb all of them with Mjolnir. This alone could shut down all of Vegeta's ranged attacks.
Sure, Veggie could absorb it back with Spirit Vision, but he'd have to hit Thor first. And with that much of a speed difference, that's easier said than done. And since Thor can just will the energy out of somebody, he could just take it right back. And then some.
Even without absorption, Vegeta's ki reserves are not infinite, and many of his battles have ended with him at low energy. He was exhausted by the end of the Tournament of Power, which lasted about 1 hour in total.
Meanwhile, Thor fought an army for over a month straight.
Theoretically, Vegeta could have ended the fight immediately with Hakai, if not for the fact that Thor has resisted existence erasure before, including physically, spiritually, and temporally.
Meanwhile, Vegeta had no way to match the God Blast, which could have killed friggin' Galactus. And that guy has threatened the infinite multiverse with destruction just as a side effect of his battles. That's a level of power beyond anything we've seen in Dragon Ball yet, let alone Vegeta.
Vegeta was never going to go down easy, but Thor's raw power, speed, and devastating godly abilities were too much for the Prince of All Saiyans.
Vegeta Mjolnir nearly won until Thor blew his mind.
You might say that pun was kind of terrible.
You don't do puns! We've talked about this!
Aw.
My thing.
Well, the winner is Thor.
Wow.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next
All
matchup
right.
next
Who's
week.
the next
But
match?
You can always get more Death Battle right
Who's
now.
the next
by clicking
match?
One of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Next time, Omni-Man. Oh. Not a word. Not a word. Okay, I know y'all Thor exports are probably gonna flood the comments talking about there was no way Vegeta was going to win. Yada yada yada. Fine, whatever. Thor took it. Alright. Thor took it. And he only took it because he had Mjolnir on his side, okay? If he didn't have Mjolnir, he still would have got his butt whooped. He would have got his butt whooped. Probably not, but still. But okay, but anyways, look, all in all, that was a good fight. Like that fight was amazing. I really thought Vegeta was gonna take it. Like as soon as he missed, like he teleported away from Thor's attack and just showed up behind him and blast him with his final flash. Sorry. So now I get their attacks confused. I really thought that was it. That like it's over, it's done. But nah, that man just came out. Bro, oh my god, bro. That fight was ridiculous. And I can't wait to see the fight between Omni-Man. I feel like I messed his name up, but it's been a minute since I watched Invincible. But basically, Invincible's dad versus that's the dude from The Boys. I don't remember what his name was. I haven't watched the show, but I've seen like clips of the show of what he does and what he can do. He's basically a glorified Superman, but like over ego and a sadistic psychotic bastard, basically. Yeah, but so they're, I guess that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, y'all let me know down in the comments, okay? For my Dragon Ball Z fans, was this a fair fight? Do you think Vegeta could have won in any way, or Thor was just the better fighter? Thor was all in all a better fighter. I mean, given Thor lived for millennia, and yeah. All right. Hey, you will hear no arguments from me. All right, like I said, I love both Marvel and Dragon Ball Z. So I lost that one. That's cool. But the next one, I'm coming back. I'm not losing this next one. I'm going with Invincible Dad. All right, I'm going with Daddy Invincible. I don't care. Going with that one next time. All right. Gosh. Anyways, go ahead and leave a thumbs up if you like my reaction, and be sure to subscribe for more videos that'll be coming your way. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your boy Kadeem. Well, let's geek out. Peace.